Mary Shelley was born on August 30th, 1797 in London, England. She was the daughter of William Goodwin and Mary Wollstonecraft. William Goodwin, her father, was a political writer and novelist, best known for writing equity into the principles of political justice. Her mother, Mary Wollstonecraft, was an early feminist activist and author of A Vindication of the Rights of Woman. Sadly, due to complications after Mary Shelley's birth, her mother died 11 days later, leaving her and her half-sister Fanny. After 4 years of her death, her father remarried a widow, Mary Jane Claremont, that had 2 daughters of her own. But Mary's life improved very little, being that her stepmother favored her own 2 daughters. Later on in life, when she was 17 years old, she eloped to Europe with Percy Shelley, and after his first wife died, they married. Percy was an author that at the time had published 2 horror stories, several agitating pamphlets, one which had him expelled from Oxford, and his most famous work, Queen Mab. Her life continued to bring her sadness. In 1816, her half-sister Fanny committed suicide. To add on to her grief, in 1815, she lost her first child, Clara, something that would haunt her for the rest of her life. Mary Shelley's idea to write Frankenstein first occurred on June 15, 1816, when her and her husband, along with their neighbors Lord Byron and Dr. John Polidori, were reading ghost stories out loud, when Byron proposed that they each write one of their own. Frankenstein has intertwined ideas of Mary Shelley's life. It is based on previous readings, the sadness of being a neglected child, being the mother of a dead child, her husband's unconditional love for science, and the confusion of ideas of her mother, father, husband, and other writers. Later in 1822, her husband Percy died at sea. Mary Shelley, along with her only living son William, then returned to England, where she lived until her death on February 1st, 1851 in Bournemouth, England.